Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Well, we're going to be talking about cemeteries and twilight in cemeteries. And no, it's got nothing to do with some of the movies out. It's really exploring our history right here in Norfolk. And I got Bobette Nelson, Bureau of Cemeteries, Recreation, Parks, and Open Space. How you doing?
Well, thank you.
I gotta say, and then I want to bring in Joshua, but the conversation about cemeteries has dramatically changed over the last 4 or 5 years, from being a place of misunderstanding and mystery to really a place of celebration. Is that intentional?
Absolutely. We've come to discover that the way to preserve our cemeteries and keep them from becoming places of crime and blight is to get people into the cemeteries to become interested in the history, the art, the architecture, and to treat them as they were created to be, which were parks. Cemeteries are for the living.
Yeah, I mean, you've given me license to, it's okay to ride your bike through the cemetery.
Yes.
As long as you are reverent about where you go.
That's
But it's
correct.
been kind of cool because, hey, I know that name.
That's
and
right.
you get off the bike and you start exploring. So it really is kind of immersing yourself into the cemetery,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Now, Joshua Weinstein, does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir. That's the objective of the Norfolk Society for Cemetery Conservation, and the Norfolk Namesake and Twilight tours that I have given, that I've been the tour guide for, are the, I guess, a representation of that, a recreational activity that we can all take part in to celebrate the history of the cemeteries.
Okay, Joshua, I'm going to be candid with you. When I heard that you were coming on, you're not really what I expected.
Well, thank you. I think.
So how did you get involved in cemeteries?
It started with a bachelor's in history from Old Dominion University and interning with the Sargent Memorial Room, local history archives. That kind of solidified my love of local history. And I went on a Twilight tour, which was hosted by Miss Darcy Nelson. Mm-hmm. And I fell in love with the content and with the cemetery, Elmwood Cemetery. And I got in touch with Bobette, and we got together and crafted the content for a new tour, which is called the Norfolk Namesake Tour. And the rest is history.
The rest is. I was waiting for you to say that instead of me, because I kind of teased the segment earlier in the show about, you know, it's a Twilight tour. It's not spooky, because we tend to kind of give that whole flavor to this, but it's not spooky.
Well, it's not meant to be spooky. The Twilight tour focuses on Victorian funerary art and artwork and funeral and burial practices of the time. So there is a little mystique, if you will,
Yes.
with those types of things, with memento mori, which are photographs of the dead out of the Victorian era. So there's a little bit of spookiness, but it's not a supernatural spooky nature. It is real historical phenomena from the past that I guess people might get a little irked about, but it's not supposed to be scary in a supernatural sense.
Now, architectural history or social personal history?
Well, that's a good question. The Norfolk Namesake Tour focuses on the personal history of certain individuals within Elmwood Cemetery. So there are 10 sites on the tour, and each individual buried at those sites has a Norfolk landmark named after them. So the Norfolk Namesake Tour focuses on the personal history and city history, and the Twilight Tour focuses more on the funeral practices and Victorian artwork and architecture.
Okay. So of the personal story, come on, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
That's fine.
What's one of your favorite ones? What's kind of the torquiest one?
What's my favorite? You know, I guess if I have to pick, there's two. I like
Because even though they might be dead, they probably have a living who's watching.
Oh God, I hope so.
You know.
I hope so. Lycurgus Berkeley, who is the Norfolk namesake, founder of the town of Berkeley, now the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
And the Berkeley Bridge and Berkeley Avenue, they are all named after Lycurgus Berkeley, who is buried in Elmwood. He is the first stop on the tour. He has a very interesting story. His son was actually in the General Assembly and ended up sponsoring a bill that turned the neighborhood of Berkeley into an official town. And then he resigned from the General Assembly to become the town's first mayor. So
cool.
He created his own job, basically.
So it really is a way of revisiting. Now, you can also walk it, or you can take pictures, and you're getting ready to launch. And we got about 10 seconds left.
Yes, the Cemeteryscape photo contest and exhibit. You can go to our website at the Norfolk Society for Cemetery Conservation.org and click on Cemeteryscape 2014, and you can get all the rules and regulations. We accept photo submissions from August 8th to October 20th, and there's a month-long exhibit at the Selden Arcade in downtown Norfolk, where the Art Center is, from October 30th to November 30th this year.
Thanks a lot for joining us right
Thank
here
you,
on
Bob.
Norfolk Perspectives. And thanks for joining us. We want to know what's going on in your neighborhood. Give us a holler at 664-6510. And as usual, it's a wonderful time to be in Norfolk just because of you and you and you. Thanks a lot.